Good morning from Dunsmore Moving Dirt. We're back out in Archer County this morning. I got moved in yesterday evening. Want to look at enlarging this tank up here. Like most tanks in this part of the country, it's pretty low. They had a half-inch rain up here the day before yesterday, but it's so dry it just soaked it in, so it's definitely not too muddy to work. The road was just a little bit sticky coming in this morning, but what I got to do, I'm gonna set up. I walked down here a while ago and set my level up, and I forgot the receiver, so I had to walk back up to pick up. This is just a round hole here, and it looks like they've been in there and dug on it with the excavator. There's some piles of dirt on the end here, so I guess it just got low before. They dipped it out, but there's still a lot of volume for water, so I want to see which. I believe the spillway is over on this end of the dam, but if I can raise it up, wrap that dam on around and let this be the spillway, I think I'll gain him another 3 foot of water in it, plus what I dig out of this hole. So I'm going to check that out first, and what I'll do, I'll probably just get as close as I can here to the water and just dig all of this out. This all stands water basically anyway when it's full, but there's just no depth up here. All the holes right here in this little round hole, so do about like I did on that other one except I'm not going to fill this one in because that thing still has a lot of room to hold water till the hogs have been in there rooting around, watering out some holes and stuff. But as you can see, if I can make this a spillway, that'll gain him another 5 foot of water, maybe 8 foot on top of that water, plus what hole I dig. So that's what we're going to do first, is see which way this thing spills, and if I can wrap that dam on around up here and get it to where it'll spill around this way. It's good and flat. It's not going to wash anything. Okay, that'll fool you. That side's just a half a foot lower than this side, so, but I can gain him a half a foot of water by letting it spill on this side. So I'll just block that off and run that dam. Oh, there's an orange flag up there, probably 30 foot south of that white one. Just run that dam up to there and just push all my dirt one way. I can take a little bit and put over this, but I'm just going to leave my level set up, like get some of these trees cleared out of the way and be sure that's where I want to run it. So basically all of this will be whole from the white flags all the way down to the edge of the water. Then I'll be below the water up here. That water will be there'll be 7 foot of water on top of that water when it spills around this direction here. So from Dunsmore Moving Dirt. It's James here. Just finished the tank that we was enlarging, the one that's making a video, or I hadn't made one yet. I'll get it posted. I kind of when we started, but that we laid out the other day. This is the spillway now on this end, and got the dam tied in over there where this will all come in. I just checked it out, and down here on this end is 13 foot of water from the spillway, and that hole is deep. I don't know how deep, but it's had water in it all summer long. Of course, it's knocked off from the wind. The wind can't hit it and everything. It wasn't until I moved all this dirt. So but that water could be, if that water's 6 foot deep, that water will be 13 foot deep, because it's 7 foot of water on top of that. So then it comes up and it shallows up on this end, and that's not for livestock. It's shallow water up here anymore. Hunting's a big thing in this part of the country, and people want to lease your place for duck hunting. They like a body of water with some shallow water in it. They said they build some blinds and kind of on the shallow end, and they like, them ducks like shallow water. So that's basically why I just dipped out this end right here. There'll be 5 foot of water here, and it'll go up to 3 foot of water up there where that narrows up. So of course that's from below the spillway. Of course tanks don't stay spillway level around here very long, so but he'll at least have 2 to 3 foot of shallow water in here, even if the tank's a couple foot below the spillway during the winter time when duck season is. So anyway, that's gonna add quite a bit of water to the hole that was already here. We just enlarged everything from the water up this, and I stayed right where the water line was. I didn't get above the spillway level digging anything, so everything, the water's going to be right here. This is the edge of the water line, and it'll be just probably 6 foot below that topsoil over there. The bottom edge of that will be the water line. So, and you can kind of see where it is around that dam where the water grass is growing, so up above it. So anyway, this thing's fixed, and we're gonna go up on the south end. And he cleaned one out earlier this summer and needs a spillway or something. They just piled the dirt up around it, so he wants me to go up there and kind of fix it. And then I've got another one that last winter I dug around the mud, kind of raised the dam up, so he said it's still dry, so I might try to clean that out, mud out. If he said it's dry, I dug all the way around it. So that's what we're going to be doing this morning. We're going to go down there and see what that looks like. So we'll let y'all see some of that, what we get into down there. So appreciate y'all watching this channel. If you hadn't subscribed, be sure and do that. Hit the like button, send any comments or questions you have. Be glad to answer them. So until we see what we get into on the other end of this place, remember, keep your blade shining, your tracks clean. Bye.